Okay, guys, I am not kidding. You need this in your life. Trust me. Right after I filmed that little intro, everything came tumbling down. My camera and everything, so it's all a little wonky right now. Welcome back to Twig and Feather. I'm Shannon, and we are having a very stormy day out there, but I absolutely love it. I made some of my butterfly pea, chamomile, lavender, and rose petal tea, which is so delicious. I wish that there was a little, sample button there. You could try it for yourself, but I will put the recipe on there. Actually, I think I'll just make a video about that. It's really delicious. Watch. So good. We have a chance of losing our power, and that just delights me to no end. I love when we lose our power. So I've got candles going in the house, and it's just been that kind of a day, very cozy. But this has been in the works since December 12th, which was the day that I freeze-dried these chickpeas and ground them up. And this big jar is all we have left. I made 3 of these December 12th. Tomorrow will be March 12th. January, February. So 3 months, 3 jars almost. I gave one of them to my daughter-in-law with a little bottle of tahini and a little tiny whisk as just one of her little Christmas things because she loves hummus like I do. So anyway, I'm going to show you step by step how you can take dried chickpeas. I will try to say chickpeas because when I try to say garbanzo beans, it comes out weird almost every time. I don't know what it is about that word that just stumbles me. Anyway, dried chickpeas are so easy to cook from scratch that you should never have to buy a can of chickpeas again. Seriously, it's just sad how easy it is. There's only a couple of steps, and then you have this giant pot of chickpeas, and you can use it for soups or salads or, a side. I like to do those little bowls with rice and all that kind of good stuff in it, broccoli. But what I've been using this for and why it's almost gone and why I have to do a new batch of chickpeas in the freeze dryer here coming up is I use it to make hummus. And I didn't know we ate that much hummus, or maybe we didn't eat that much hummus before I started doing it this way, but we're going through it like crazy. And every time we've had people over, I'll just whip up a batch of hummus. So it's been wonderful having it on the pantry. I'm going to show you how to cook it from scratch. And then I will take you through the process of freeze drying it and pulverizing it. And then I'll show you my hummus recipe at the end. Now, during the video, I'm just going to tell you how I did it in my Instant Pot. But I will, in the description below, give some pointers for how you could do this on the stove. You can even do it in the crock pot, the slow cooker if you wanted, but it does take a lot longer. So I hope you'll try it because there's really nothing like homemade. And this is an especially delicious way to go. I'll freeze it right here so I can tell you the next steps. In this pot, you have 4 cups of chickpeas and 8 cups of water. You want to put the pot back into the Instant Pot, leave the lid off, and then press the sauté function. That runs for 30 minutes, which is just about perfect. And here we are after that initial soak. You're going to cook the chickpeas now, and you don't have to change this water, but I would recommend that you add at least another 4 cups of water because you can see they've really bulked up in size. Now for the cooking part, you're going to put it in the Instant Pot and select the bean/chili function. On my machine, it runs 30 minutes, and that's a perfect amount of time. For this, you will put the lid on. And 30 minutes later, perfectly cooked chickpeas. At this point, you could go on to make the hummus if you wanted, but I will show you the freeze drying process. But look how much bigger they got. The one on the top is cooked, of course. It's about 3 times bigger than the uncooked one. Now you're going to want to stir the chickpeas as they're cooling, and you do want to try to get out as many of those skins as you can. Reason being that if you leave them in there, they're not going to hurt anything, but your hummus will not be as smooth as it could be. It's pretty addicting scooping out those skins, I will tell you. I think I stood here about 10 minutes, maybe 15, trying to get as many as I could, but I did get a good pile. So I must go. I'm really very busy, you know. I have a few things I have to get rid of immediately.